All right, it's time to launch this episode.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have some rashes right here.
Oh my gosh!
Deep within a corner of Los Angeles lies an unmarked warehouse. A studio where creatives have been gathered to craft videos that are seen by millions of people around the world. For the first time ever, my team and I are inviting you to join us in our creative process. We'll share our triumphs, failures, and everything in between. We are the Magic Makers.
All right, so we're making a video that's inspired by SpaceX and some of their space launches. And what we want the concept to be is like I'm a tourist kind of looking at the space launch in the background, and I lean up, take a photo against it, and all of a sudden I bump it and it falls over, and I'm like, oh, trying to fix it. It kind of turns to a miniature forced perspective trick right there. But all of a sudden I realize, you know, it's a 3, 2, 1 launch, and it takes off, and I'm holding on to it, and I'm flying away into space.
All right, here we are in Agua Dulce. We're filming the space launch. It's gonna be, I think, 80 to 85 today. Right now we're waiting for the crane. So because of this stunt, we actually have a crane that's gonna go 40 feet high, and Zach's gonna be rigged up.
So Kijan and I went back and forth talking about this for, I want to say it was a couple weeks, just the R&D, like figuring out what we were going to use, how we were going to do it. There's multiple models that we can choose from. We're gonna light up the smoke bomb. We're gonna test it out, see how long they burn, and see how they burn. Like if it's like a pretty good like thrust, or if it's like a slow bellow. We're gonna kind of test that out. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is where our spaceship is. Probably from that, I don't know if you can see the spaceship, but yeah, here's the spaceship. And then Noah right there is setting up the crane for Zach to be hoisted up in. So that's gonna be, I think, like 40 feet high or something like that. And then a bunch of us are gonna manually run and yank him down, and he's gonna be yanked up and out. I feel like what happens here at the studio is we try something pretty crazy, but not like too crazy, something like semi-attainable, and then we realize that we can do it, and then we try to go the next step, and the next step, and the next step. So this is the next step for us when it comes to stunts with Zach.
For a fun addition at the very end, so that we don't break the props while we shoot, I might actually try to grab the other tower next to the rocket on my way up, just to interact with one more miniature. But this is gonna be a really fun concept. We're making it look like the rocket is launching from that pad right there. All right, right here. Look like I'm leaned up against it.
Take a step to your right.
That's the wrap-up stage.
Way to go. Hey, really quick, just a short pause. I wanted to see if you're enjoying this new Magic Maker series that we're doing. We're putting a lot of work into it by providing the extra behind the scenes. Let us know down in the comments, give the video a thumbs up, and we're gonna continue. Good?
I thought we were getting pulled over.
We're also making a video that's kind of inspired just by video games, that camera view that's over a car or over a person. So we're like, it'd be fun to have me playing like what looks like a racing game, but all of a sudden a police car comes into that shot, and you think it's pulling over the police car and like the level's over. And we pull out the camera to reveal that I'm not in a room playing a video game, I'm actually in a room that's built on top of a car, and the police are actually trying to catch me. Our buddies at Mercedes hooked us up with a cool car. It's 160-something thousand and has 32 miles on it. And I'm putting probably another 10 miles on it today, just doing this back and forth.
And I have about 5 feet width to work off of. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this set balance and how I'm gonna make it support itself basically on this truck. We wanna be very careful moving this so that it doesn't teeter-totter, or just so that it doesn't fall at all.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh! Some things might have fallen, you know, but we got the finished product in the end, which I'm happy about.
All right, so here's our cop car. So these are little magnets that go on, so they drive to set without the magnets, and then we pop them on to give it the police set deck. Any fake prank YouTube videos? Do they do a lot of those? Yeah. Nice. The YouTube pranksters are busted. We knew it.
The shoot was very difficult to plan because we had so many moving parts and like everything had to be lined up perfectly. The reveal all had to be timed very well. And in order to make this happen, we had to have a camera pass off. And action!
Oh, no, are you kidding me? Wait. Are you back? Did you guys collide?
She tripped over the one wheel.
Oh no.
One wheel was behind me, but the camera didn't hit the ground and I ended up sitting on
It's kind of perfect.
That was so funny. Thankfully, everything was okay, the equipment was okay, so was I, and we were able to just go for the next take almost immediately. And action!
Oh, come on, are you? Oh no. Hey, stop.
Zach, do you want to take a look? I think we're good. That.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Oh, come on,
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
It was really hot that day.
And I'm covered in paint and it's melting away.
It got so hot that my face is actually peeling here.